Hello and welcome for the SPSS Modelers. So that is what we have today. Today we'll be discussing about the modeling nodes. So when we speak of modeling nodes, we had seen earlier also in many of our previous sessions that there are three typical combinations: supervised, unsupervised, and segmentation nodes, so supervised, association, and segmentation modeling nodes that are available. Each of these nodes, we have a list of additional nodes which are part of that particular collection of nodes. So fine, let's quickly start with the software itself. I'll type in here. Yes, SPSS Modelers subscription. Right. Okay. So we are now launching or loading the software. Yes, there it comes. Initializing helpers. Hello, Azure. Hello. Right. The software is now launched and ready. We do not need this window, so I'm going to close this window. Do not intend to launch any of the existing file streams. Right. So okay, well, let us do one thing. Okay, we click on the modeling node here. As you can see, out here we saw there are three dominant types of modeling nodes. The first of them is the supervised, and then followed by association, and then the segmentation. Now we can see the association and the segmentation nodes are what, 5 and 4 respectively. But the supervised modeling nodes is quite a long list, starting from random trees to tree AAS, CNR tree, that is card tree modeling, which is part of the decision trees, of course. And then we have the decision list model. We have the automatic linear modeling model, predictive linear regression, and then we have the principal components analysis, neural networks, and the list and the nodes go on and on until STP, which is a spatio-temporal prediction model, and then it's preceded by TCM, Quest, Child, and KNN, its K nearest neighbor model. So with all these modeling nodes in place, let us start with implementing these modeling nodes. But prior to that, as we are discussing on the course contents, we'll be taking an overview of all the modeling nodes and their types. That's what we just happen to see: supervised, association, and the segmentation node. And then thereafter, we also saw modeling node fields and analyze options, and yeah, the model nuggets, of course, because in case of many of the modeling nodes, typically regression types or decision making types, or the TCM. So I mean, irrespective of segmentation or association of supervised modes, there is always a chance that you'll be getting model nuggets as an output. And then we also have the statistical models, which are advanced output. And then finally, we will also be taking a look at neural networks. Now, neural networks is interesting because, but then out here, in case of IBM Modeler, it generally throws out the multi-layer perceptron model of the neural network. We'll look into it, whether it's multi-layer or single-layer perceptron also. But then, yes, this is what we have for the modeling nodes. And right, so fine, let's minimize the screen. I'll come back on the software itself. And so let us quickly open a stream. Now we already have a stream open over here, but I don't want that. So I'm going to right click on it and scroll on and click on close stream. Now, right, yeah, let's open an existing stream. And we were already working on one of the streams yesterday. So I'll go back to that stream again. Yes, we were working on the housing price index stream. So let's open the stream. So you can either click insert or you can click open. Either ways, it's fine. So I'm clicking open. Right. So that is a stream that we have. And out here, yesterday, what all did we do? Yeah, we were discussing yesterday about working with outputs, and we were working with viewers and all, and pivot tables and options as well. And as part of this exercise, of course, we were supposed to have the output nodes connected to the source node, as you can see here. And then we also saw these nuggets coming out and all. So if we want to carry, we can carry on with this also. So fine. Or let us do one thing. Let us open a fresh stream altogether. We'll take a fresh data set. I'm closing the stream. Let's click on source node here. Let's open a fresh stream here. Okay. So unless you open the stream, this will not come up. This will not get activated. Right. So I'll click on MS Excel. Right click on that. Click on edit. And now I'll go and I'll import the file. Okay, we don't have anything here, so we have to look at the data set that we have generated. We have 8 fruits. Yeah, data set. So let's open this. Right. I click apply and I click OK. Right. So we have imported the date fruit data set. Now that's agriculture example that I have taken. So, but then on that example, we'll see which kind of nodes will be trying to apply. And if not this, then we'll pick some other node as well, which will give us a certain kind of fitment on the modeling nodes that we intend to perform the analysis upon. And if not this, there are many other examples also that we can take. Fine. So right click on that, click on edit. Yes, we have done all this already. Now these are the big chunk of filters that are available. So now let's try and get rid of many of most of these. See, we don't want the means. Those standard deviations are also required. Typically, these are the outputs that were already generated. So I'm getting rid of all of them. Entropy, RG, all of 4RR class. Let us retain class. That is important. Yeah, we don't need entropies either. So what I'm doing here is I'm retaining area, perimeter, major axis, minor axis, eccentricity. Let us do one thing. Let us get rid of these as well. Major axis, minor axis, convex area, extent, aspect ratio, roundness, compactness is important. Shape factor, I don't need. So fine, I'm not taking a very big list of attributes and parameters to keep things simple for us. Click on types and let us click on read values because out here the values are missing. So if we import this without reading in the values, then it'll throw up an error, of course. So I click on read values here. Select OK to read all the values for a field. Select cancel to return. I click OK. Fine. So these are the set of values that are evident here. And what is missing? Nothing is missing. So I'll leave it at that. There is nothing missing. So let's cancel it. And right, I click apply and I click OK. So the source node is ready. Now, fine. So do we need anything on the record ops or field ops just in case? Let us click on auto data preparation. We have not used field ops or record ops, so we'll use one of these to add some more work or task to our output. So let us right click on this and click on run from here. There are no executable nodes, of course, as it was on anticipated lines. Never mind. So let's click on edit and let's see what all preparation they have done. So that is the objectives. Automated data preparation can recommend data preparation steps. Blah blah blah. Okay, so it is interesting. I mean, it automates your work. So it is always desired and suggested and recommended to use the auto data preparation field. Now, for the fields, we are not setting any target options, okay, but still if you want, we can set class as target options. And for the inputs, let us select the roundness, compactness, roundness, compactness, aspect ratio, eccentricity, solidity. We can, it's okay, we need not take aspect ratio. I click apply, I click OK. Then what are the settings? We are sticking with the default settings. Analysis, no model is available yet. Annotations I don't want. And then I click on analyze data. Is there any analysis that has been generated? Not that I see also. Let's analyze data again. Okay, there is a clear analysis generated. So let's click apply and I click OK. So fine, the auto data is now prepared, complete. So now let us go on the modeling nodes here. And of course, in a given data set, we do not have any of the status values. So let us see which of these nodes will be select. So let us select something that's a little more simpler for now. So I click on linear and I drag it over here, drop it here. Right click here, I'll click connect and I'll connect auto data prep with the linear mode. Now there are no targets here. So let us set the targets. And again, once again, once the target is set here, then this file name from no targets will change to some file name. So we take custom assignment. What is the target that we want to check? Just check the aspect ratio. So that's your target. And predictors are what? We are taking all the transformed variables. Okay. Okay. And is there an analysis weight? No, we don't have any analysis weight. What are the build options that we have here? Build a new model. Of course, what do you want to do? You want to build a new model. What is your main objective? Create a standard model, of course. And the basics automatically prepares the data. That is something that we already carried out by adding this auto data preparation node. So that will be taken care. And model selection. Now we are selecting the default settings that they have. And after that, what are the symbols? Yes, sticking with the same default setting. Advanced generate. What is the random seed? No, that's a huge number. You can avoid it, ignore this. Model options, model name is automatic. If you want, you can add anything, but that's fine. Leaving annotations as is. And the objective you can see here, that is a standard model that they have selected, that they want to have as an objective. I click apply and I click OK. See, now you can see here the aspect ratio. Why is it naming it as an aspect ratio? Because aspect ratio is what we have set as a target variable. So every time you set a target variable, that target variable will the modeling node will take that as a node name for that. Fine. So and out here, let's click run. We can click run here also, or we can click on this on the source node here and click run from here. So you can see everything is in green. Yes. Now, what is that? That is your model nugget, as we call it. Where were we? Yes. So what do you see here again? The modeling and the node that you're seeing, overview of the modeling node. This is something that we've done. Modeling node field and analyze options. We checked that as well. And then we generated the model nuggets. How? That is what we did. After we ran this particular stream, we generated the model nugget. Let's right click on this and save the stream as what? Be saving this as part of live sessions, SPSS Modeler, day 8. No, it's day 8, right? Yes. And yeah, fine. So let's put this as date fruit. That's the file name. I'm clicking on save. Now that's a stream file. Okay, so it's .str extension that is being saved in day 8 of the given folder, and I click save. Now that we have this output generated, let us view the data here. Although most likely it will be the same data that we have seen. Aha, now that's the data from aspect ratio node. Yeah, now that is the data that was already that we had selected. The class transform is 0. No, that is a class transform that we are seeing here. So depending upon the variables that we have, the classes have been allocated in accordance, depending upon the values. So and what do we see here? We can see here, oops, where is it gone? Right, what do we see here? The aspect ratio, there is a sign over here. Okay, if I click on that. Yeah. Fine, so this is what we have as far as viewing data is concerned. You can also create a chart and graph and all that, but I'm not going to go into that as yet. I'm not interested for that. That is not the objective of our today's live session either. So we employed an modeling node, and we generated its model nugget.